guys, I'm going to start off with my eyebrows. So I'm just going to grab, this is an e.l.f. lash and brow wand. Looked like that, and spoolie. And I'm just going to comb over my brows lightly. And then I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. small angled brush. Looks like that. And my Anastasia Dipbrow, as always. I'm just going to grab some product. Okay. And I kind of just carve out my eyebrows. As you can see, I finished my eyebrows and I carved them out with my concealer. And I'm going to go ahead and go on to the next step, which is my foundation. So as always, I'm using the Milani Conceal and Plus Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. I'm shade 08 Light Tan, found it at Walgreens. Super good. So what I like to do is just pour some on my hand. Like so. That's kind of a lot. Not really. And I just dab my beauty blender into it. And then I just start working it into my skin. And no, I didn't use primer. I actually just ran out of my favorite one. So I'm kind of just trying to make it work without it. But it doesn't look too bad without the primer on. Am I the only one with like a really awkward forehead? Because I feel like my forehead is really like patchy. My foundation never looks good up top. And on to the next step, which is my shadows, while I let the foundation just set into my skin even more. So I'm going to go in, as always, with my Tarte palette. And I'm going to go in with my favorite shade, The Force of Nature. I like it just because it's a really good base color. Since this look is like a Bambi sort of look, so you have to go with the browns, I feel like. So I'm just going to take this and apply it all over the lid like so. I'm super excited. This is my Urban Decay Shadow Box palette. I literally just got it today, a few hours ago. I went to Ulta, and guys, look at this color. The pigment as well is great. I'm going to be doing swatches on my Snapchat later, but it's beautiful. It was $18 and I had to buy it, like ran to Ulta super fast. So I think I'm actually going to take this color Lost right here, and I'm going to go ahead and apply my brush into that and kind of work that into my outer corner. So once you got your outer corner, I'm going to go ahead and go in with this sort of really golden color, this last color right there. It's called Baked Cowboy, and I tried this one on I swatched it at Ulta, and I was like sold. Very good pigment this one had. So I'm going to go in and just apply that all over my lid. I had and applied some eyeliner off camera, and I did do some bronzer, but I'm going to put some more on just because I don't think it's enough. So I'm just going to grab a bit. And just kind of, you want to apply it all over your cheeks. So, on to the next step, the fun part. So I actually just went to Ulta today, as I mentioned earlier, and I got the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, which I've heard it a lot, especially with that bunny look that was going around on Twitter. So I'm going to go ahead and just use that to make my dots everywhere, if I can ever get this open. Okay, I'm not being dramatic when I say it literally took me like 5 minutes to open this. Like, I was struggling. Apparently me and plastic don't get along. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just start with the forehead first because it's easier, and I just want to try out this pencil. I'm super excited. I'm going to use this later. So you're just going to apply little dots, kind of like so, everywhere. Hair out of my way. And you want to make sure you get out a lot on the bronze area just so it sticks out. So you can see they're just little circles. And don't forget about putting them in the middle because you do have bronzer there and it just completes the look. Oops, that does not look pretty. Oops. Okay, malfunction. Anyways. Okay, so it kind of looks like a headband right now, actually. Not sure if I dig it. Anyways, now I'm going to go in and go ahead and apply those all over my cheek area. That is the white deer looks, and as you can tell, it looks way more like a deer than it did with all that bronzer. So I'm going to go back into that e.l.f. cream eyeliner, and I'm going to use this to make the little nose part. So for this, I actually have been using my Morphe. It is the M5 508 brush. I think it's actually used for your cut creases. Well, that's what I was using it for, but I think it is a crease brush. So I'm just going to dip my brush into that. I'm going to go ahead and just start on the lower half of my nose. I'm just going to make a V-like shape and outline what. So that is the little nose. And what I've seen a few people do, so I've been doing it, is you kind of just connect it to down here. So there you go. And you can just keep making this as dark as you would like. And if you don't like this style, you can do it a different way. I've seen a lot of people outline the top lip with black. So you can do that as well. I'm not really into that. I just like to apply a clear lip gloss because that's more my style. Look, I'm going to go ahead and put some mascara on. I would put on falsies, but I actually lost the other one to my pair. So I'm just going to go in with a mascara. Alright, so this is the completed look, and it's sort of a Bambi / Snapchat filter kind of look. That's what I've received when I've worn it a few nights ago. But it's super easy to achieve, and it's good for all you last minute party people for Halloween. And this is my costume actually, so super easy. I probably did it in like 10 minutes. And you don't necessarily have to go out and buy anything. You can probably use stuff that you already have. I mean, bronzer we have. Even white eyeshadows, if you guys have any white eyeshadow palettes. I did that before last night. That's the look I did with just white eyeshadow. Came out decent too. The jumbo eye pencil in milk was just my own added touch that I wanted to get for myself. But yeah, super easy to do, and if you guys recreate it, I would love for you to tag me in it. So I'm going to go ahead and leave my social media down below, and feel free to tag me in it when you do it. So if you like this video, feel free to give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel as always. I'll see you next time.